tell you what, I'm pretty lucky. I have only one picky eater, and I have one baby that will eat just about anything that you put in front of him. But I have friends who have to deal with this on an absolutely daily basis, trying to get their kids to eat anything healthy. So today, we've invited registered dietitian and nutritionist Christy Barth with some really great tips, some very practical tips to kind of help bridge that picky eater gap. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you.
I'm telling you, I don't know, it's like they come out of the womb not wanting to eat vegetables. And I don't know what, I mean, even if you eat vegetables when you're pregnant.
I know, kids and adults, so hopefully it'll help both.
So how do we tackle the picky eaters? Because I see you have a whole bunch of things that, quite frankly, I'm not even sure that my son would eat.
Okay, well, scenario one are kids or teens that want to go vegetarian.
Okay.
So, which is perfectly fine. I'm all for that. However, I've seen really good vegetarian diets and then very poor ones. So as long as the kids get in certain key foods, like those that are rich in protein, iron, zinc, vitamin B12, omega-3 fatty acids, calcium, and vitamin D, then they can go and eat this way.
Okay, how often do you see this happening just on its own without mom and dad's influence?
I see it quite often, especially teens.
Okay.
So I'm all for it, but as long as they incorporate all these different types of foods.
Okay, very good. This is interesting.
Tofu, which is a great
but it has already the spice and the goodness in it, right? All the delicious stuff in it?
Yep, tastes good.
That's good.
And then scenario two is very common for kids where they don't eat breakfast. And so I was fortunate to grow up in a house where I had to eat breakfast, and now it's just second nature to me that I always have breakfast. So something is better than nothing at all. Even leftover pizza from last night, maybe have it with some fruit like orange juice, great combination. If kids don't eat breakfast, maybe start with one food item and then slowly add in 2, 3, 4 different types of foods to make it more balanced.
Right. Every morning it's a battle. Every morning, eat your food. I'll give you a sticker. I mean, it's like I've just now bribed myself out of like having any sort of say in my house. I'm so embarrassed.
Yeah.
But maybe I'll try the pizza as a bridge.
And even peanut butter and jelly or peanut butter and honey, it's a great balance.
At least you're getting a little bit of the protein and the good,
good carbs,
the good oils and the good
moderate
carbs.
in sugars like the honey.
So vegetables.
Right. So scenario 3 is kids do not like vegetables. So what I like to do, because kids do like to dip, so maybe throw in some different dips with some different vegetables.
Okay.
So from ranch to hummus, which is a great source of protein and fiber, or guacamole with extra salsa for some extra vegetables in the salsa.
Okay. Sounds delicious, and I actually want some of that right now.
It looks good. Scenario 4 are kids that have to have soda with every single meal. Now, I don't believe in deprivation. I believe in that they can have their soda, but stick to like a 1-cup serving of soda, and then incorporate other types of beverages like your water, low-fat milk, or low-fat chocolate milk made with high fructose corn syrup. Sugars, every now and again, are perfectly fine to do.
So I think a lot of times moms start out with their kids thinking, well, I need to give them juice because it's healthy.
Right.
How healthy is it? I have a friend that her daughter, she always had milk and water, and to this day she doesn't care about the sweet stuff.
I think juice is perfectly fine. For fruit servings, a serving of fruit juice is about 1/2 cup.
Okay.
So for kids,
it's portion control though with that.
It's portion control,
okay.
Like right here is a cup, so half of that would be a serving of fruit juice.
Okay.
And kids, you don't want to go more than about 2 to 4 servings of fruit a day. So
2 to 4 a day for kids.
Right.
All right, and lastly, this is a good balanced dinner?
It is, and scenario 5 is mindless eating. So rather than watching TV while you're eating, maybe just turn that TV off and talk among the whole family over a very healthy, balanced meal.
We started doing something. We used to have the TV on. Again, I'm like airing all my dirty laundry, but I finally had enough because my son wouldn't look at me. So now we're sitting around the table and we do the highs and lows of the day.
That's good.
And that's always interesting with a 6-year-old.
Right, it's great. Yeah, it's entertaining.
You never know what you're going to get there.
I bet.
Well, thanks so much, Christy. These are great applications that we can put into our own families. So we appreciate it.
Thank you.